guys, what's going on? It's the Warrior here, and I'm back with another episode here on the Northcraft server. Sorry it's been a little over a week since the last episode. If you've been keeping up with the northeast of the US, you'll know that we had a really bad windstorm, and it knocked out a lot of power in western New York. And, yeah, it took out over 100,000 homes, and yeah, it was not exactly the prettiest thing. But let's go ahead and hop in right here on. Ooh, all right. Lag, chill, chill, chill. I also did just boot up the computer, so it's probably gonna be a little bit laggy until it can warm up, and it's also pretty cold in my room right now, so that's probably why it's kind of slow, and it's like I don't want to do anything. So I am currently in the Nether. As you can see, I am currently flying. Last night I was actually trying to do some work, and yeah, I found a villager, really good villager. Oh, I should have just done that. Yeah, it didn't go over too well. Yeah, and I could kick myself in the ass for it, but you know, things happen for a reason, and you know, while it is sad, meh, I'll get another villager like it. I'm not gonna say what it is, just cause, you know, yeah, I kinda suck. So you will see, that in landscaping, I really haven't done much. There hasn't been much of the wall done. I did get the tree removed, so I did work on it a little bit, but other than that, I haven't really done it. You will see, though, I have started working on chorus fruit, and I actually, as you guys can see, over here, there's this big, huge, gaping hole. This is actually from my base from the last map, and while it doesn't have anything that gives me an advantage, it just gives me a hole in the ground that, I worked my ass off trying to get. So anything that you see that has been done, so like this little like cubby hole over here, which has 2 zombie villagers in it, which hopefully I can get done soon, hopefully, being the key. But over here you'll see that we actually do have a chorus fruit plant farm kind of going right now. I've currently worked on the first 2 layers right now. Quickly working on the 3rd, and I want to bring it up another another 2 layers before it's complete, and then I'll finally collapse it all down. And then up there, it's just the farm to get the actual course flowers, because they're pretty hard to get when you're just wandering. Well, I mean, they're that hard, especially since here in Northcraft we have this thing called the RE, which is our resource end. As soon as that goes away, I'll let you guys let you pause it right there if you would like. And what's going on there? I guess someone maybe rebattled it. But yeah, it's just a resource end where we can easily just collect things up and, you know, go mass mining, you know, huge areas. /flight sadly is not allowed in this world, because it would be too easy for people to just go out and loot all the elytras and all the loots in the end cities. As you can see, I have gotten a elytra myself, got mending on it, which is nice, especially, wait, ooh, I forgot I had this. Ah, yeah, ooh, Zen farm. Aww. XP. Alright. So yeah, guys, this is the resource end. I would go out and show you the rest of the resource end, where you can just take. Oh, is this go out too? No. Ooh, max spike. But yeah, the resource end does get reset every couple weeks. That's why it's called the resource end, and that allows us to be able to go out and just massively like destroy parts of this end. But just because, ooh, guess I triggered some Endermen by accident. But just because it will be a lot easier to make a farm for it, I decided to go ahead and take that initiative. The chorus flower farm, I do plan on continuing adding that, so that way we get more and more. Because as you could see, like on this one, you only get one to grow, whereas some of them also you only get one to grow there. What can I drop? Oh, drop all those damn ender pearls. I don't need them. But as you can see, on some of them, you actually get 2 to 3, which is nice. Sadly, it's not on all of them, so it'll be easier just to kind of make a massive farm for that. To be honest, I don't even really care about the bucket. I need flowers. Flower? Flower. 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 And this one's already locked up. So as you can see, we got 10 total from these. Oh, another one got locked up, and we only got 4. So how am I eventually supposed to fill this whole thing if, you know, if a lot of them are only leaving 1 out? Whereas, see, like, I have 6 here. I don't know, 6. But I'm still at 4. But I do... Aw, crap, I just lost that one. Whoops. Alright, so I am not... For this round, I'm not going to be any higher up. I would have been had I not just died. Alright, so this one I definitely... Ooh. Yep. Definitely going to be up a couple. Oops. Not mean to break you. There's the center. So anyways, yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. Also over here, I have been working... I have also noticed that while working in this area, all this water actually acts as a squid farm. Not too many though, so it's just enough to be considered squid farm, because I have seen squid spawn and I have seen squids die. So let's re-enable that. Also, if we do go down here, you will see that we have started on a farming area where we will be creating all of our farms, so our pumpkin farms, our sugarcane farms. Over here is going to be the melon farm when I get around to it. And also over here, I plan on having like a little secret entrance area in which you can just drop down. And you can see over here, we actually have a spider or cave spider farm. Let's head back up. Over here you can see it's actually a double cave spider spawner, so XP shouldn't be too much of a worry at the moment. Ooh, well, that was bad. Thought one somehow spawned out of it, and I was like, oh, what did I do wrong? Why are you spawning? So, ooh, hello. So yeah, I really haven't explored much in the mines. I do have, or I didn't. I can get my kits again if I would like. But I would like to save those up and try to get diamond armor, kind of the old-fashioned way. Just trial error, trial error. um, Eventually, I plan on adding like minecart elevator just to be able to easily get back up from down there. Until then, I will be using /fly. Just some on and end things. Like the farmer. He's actually named wrong, sadly. I thought he was a cleric when I named him. And then I realized, oh wait, they're both farmers. Whoops. I think today I kind of want to do a little bit of terraforming, try to get some of this up and out and make this grass, and then terraform it out, so that way it looks nicer and it like levels down. And I also kind of want to set up the foundation for the main like house area that what's going on with Discord? Not sure if you guys will be able to see this. Alright, yeah. I don't know if you guys would have been able to see that. But yeah, that was just the owner messaging me on Discord. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and do that. I'm probably going to... Wait, was there actually sand here before? I have no clue. Alright, well, it's gonna get terraformed down anyways, so... Just to give it a more even slope and... You know, eventually, because like I said, I want to make this kind of like a town area. I have done a little bit of the decoration for what the wall will eventually look like. Craft. Hi, and how are you doing? But yeah, there's going to be like cobblestone on both, or cobblestone walls on both sides. I might make it so that some of them are mossy cobblestone walls, and then right in the center of it, it's going to be a redstone lamp, and then I believe I have like stone brick stairs along the bottom, and then that mimics on the other side, and then on these like 3x3 corner areas, it's going to be a little bit different. Oh, that's just kind of a platform right now. Alright. It's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more of a corner piece. And yeah, that's basically kind of what I have planned for today. It's already been about 15 minutes of just kind of wandering around, doing things. So let's go ahead and I guess kind of get started. I might cut some of this just to make it so that it doesn't seem as boring. Just kind of like I'll probably like expand it out a little bit more than what is already here, and then like because like as you can see, like right here, it's like right up against like the original area, and then just kind of slowly like pull it. Ooh, an apple. Then slowly pull it down and even it out, and then I will start on the main area a little bit. Probably just gonna work on the foundation, get what I want kind of in my head for it to look like, but nothing too much of that today. It's mostly just gonna be, you know, tearing this land up and figuring out what I want to do with the land, and then eventually, oh my god, efficiency 5 is so beautiful. And then eventually just kind of, just eventually get everything done as that I want to do in the area. Probably not going to touch like this too much, just because it kind of already nicely does it. But what I will probably do is tear up the sand, and we'll go from there. So I will catch you guys back in a couple of for you it'll be a couple of like seconds, you know, just a quick editing process. But for me it'll probably be at least a couple hours. Trying to crap. Most of the it's funny because most of these chests are literally just filled with cobblestone, just from filling out the carving out the chorus roof farm. So let's go ahead and make one more chest. Yeah, there we go. Oh no! Alright, that I'm not gonna consider that legit. Alright. There we go. That I'll consider that legit since I turned /y off. Alright, so I'll go ahead and catch you guys back in a couple seconds, and I'll see you then. Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back. I have just built this little platform. As you can see, this is going to be the intro and outro platform. And so before I made the cut, I talked about working on a little bit of terraforming the land around the cave area, and working on possibly working on like an outer, like we're kind of working on like the foundation. Unfortunately, the terraforming took a little bit longer than I thought, and I've been working on that for several hours now. And I just want to kind of get this video out for those that are possibly interested in the series. By the time I do the next episode, I might work on this a little bit just to make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit cleaner. Because right now it does look kind of awkward. And also there is a giant pillar going up to it. So I kind of want to get rid of that. So I'm going to go ahead and just TP back over to the house, or the base area. And there is still a little bit of grass growing, but this is what the final result looks like. It looks a lot better than what it did. It's not squared off anymore, and it looks fairly natural. Once that grass is finished growing, hopefully it kind of feels complete, and I can move on to working on some other parts, like kind of flattening out the area a little bit, raising some of the land up, and working on just working on some of these rivers. And hopefully next episode we will actually start on figuring out where I want to put the main house. Now, odds are I'm probably going to put it here just because there's a little bit more room coming this way. Aside from, well, I might make it, no. I might make it going this way. But I'm not, at this moment, I'm not too sure. So if you guys like the video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you guys have any suggestions, go ahead and put them in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Later, guys.